recent estimates put the cleanup costs for graffiti at over $1 billion for the UK alone. Though many see it as an expressive art form, it is also regarded as a public nuisance and crime. We have been following a local South London graffiti artist as they give us an insight into their life. As they wish to remain anonymous, we will refer to them with their tag, Klondike.
Right, yeah, let's start.
Alright.
These are two spray cans, and spray cans, they're all the same, but the only thing that changes the cap. This one is my favorite, is a needle cap, and just to make very fine traits. Then, I don't know, for example, that's a classic New York fat cap to make very big traits. And you have this one with a little square here, that's a calligraphy cap, will give you like a kind of square line. Then markers divide in three types: paint markers, ink markers, and mops. These are mops. I really like mops. I don't know, I think it gives a lot of style to your tag. Calligraphy, I always liked it. A professor at school used to say I have a good handwriting. I had different tags because I was thrilled to do more letters. Like if I could have a tag that was the whole alphabet, I would have done it. I always loved graffiti when I was back in my home country. I used to live in a rough neighborhood in the outskirts of Rome, reading on the walls and be like, I want to do it as well. And I think I started doing it when I was about 12. I did it on and off, really. I never tagged more than right now. When I was a kid, I would just do it for fun. I would not even know really what was the meaning, but I had my tag. I would do it everywhere, all over my neighborhood, school. I like the handwriting. I like transgressive aspect that graffiti gives. This is the first one I really carry with me all the time. I don't really think when I do this. Yeah, that would be my throw up, for example. That's a throw up because you just throw your piece on it. Sometimes like I cannot even write Klondike, it's too long. Hopefully never as well. Never go into trouble. I've been very close once. Basically I was just doing a tag, and as soon as I put my marker back in my pocket, then I just saw a police car coming. I don't know how much trouble I would have got in, but yeah, I felt a bit of adrenaline there.
If caught doing graffiti, you will be considered guilty of violating the Criminal Damage Act of 1971. Sentences for graffiti range depending on the seriousness of the damage. You could be given a fine or community service, which is often the case with young offenders. If the damage caused is over £10,000, you could be looking at up to 10 years jail time.
I got a friend that got caught in Rome painting a train. He was underage, but it was quite a serious thing. I know that in London it's quite strict, so I really don't want to get caught. But I think I'm really careful with what I do. I know that if something is quite risky, I want to wait a bit before doing it. I'm really careful. I really like vandalizing, like Vandal graffiti. I like it, but I understand that some people don't like it. If that's how democracy works, then yeah, it should be illegal. If graffiti was legal, it would not be that fun. We would not do it. Like, we go to legal walls to practice, but we call that practice. We don't go graffiti, we don't go on a mission. We say, yeah, we go paint, but... So, maybe the law enforcement is a bit too harsh. I don't really know why I started now. I think it's always been in me, so I always wanted to write. And now I just found myself out the possibility, like, earn a living and buy material and explore the graffiti scene here. Always fascinated by reading what was written on the walls, walk around in the city and be like, oh, that's a new tag, how did you do that? I like it, and I found a way to do it better. Yeah, that's what it's making me passionate about now.
Every day new pieces of graffiti are created worldwide, but is this outlawed hobby really worth the consequences? For these artists living on the edge of the law, it might just be.